Alright guys, so recently LeBron James said he's gay. Just kidding, he didn't actually say that. But recently LeBron James did actually say that he wants to play basketball until he's 45 years old. So we're going to take LeBron James, see what would happen if he actually played until he was 45. Currently LeBron James is 37 years old. All of his attributes are still pretty damn high. Still a 96 overall. But as we start to simulate through these seasons, you got to think that's going to drop. Up to this point in his career, LeBron is arguably the GOAT. For his entire career, he's averaging 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists, which is just unheard of. We're going to start at the beginning of this year though. His Lakers are picked to finish first in the power rankings. Their success is basically going to depend on everyone else on the Lakers. While they won their first game against the Warriors, LeBron is just doing typical LeBron things. He had 28 points, 12 rebounds, and 12 assists. Anthony Davis had 33 and 9. Let's see if LeBron can get another ring. Alright, so as we can see here, for the 20th time, LeBron is still an all-star. Luka wins MVP, averaging a 37-point triple-double. In this season, though, LeBron did not make All-NBA first team. He was actually dropped to All-NBA second team. As this season, he only averaged 23 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists, which is still ridiculous. By the end of the season, he bumped up to a 97 overall. His Lakers got the 3 seed in the West, which is good at the record of 47 and 35. Got some help from Westbrook this season as he averaged 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. And then Anthony Davis averaged 21 points and 11 rebounds, good for a triple-double, which was some nice help. Luka led the league in scoring with Ja Morant, Jason Tatum, Trae Young, and Shea Gilgeous rounding out the top 5. But anyways, back to the Lakers. They get the 3 seed in the playoffs and they'll be taking on Minnesota. Anthony Edwards averaging 20 points per game this season. The Lakers advanced in 6 games in that series though. And LeBron had 35 points, 11 rebounds, and 12 assists in the final game. They'll be taking on the 2 seed Portland Trailblazers after that though, and that's actually quite impressive. Damian Lillard this season is averaging 22 points, but in the playoffs he's averaging 25, 4, and 5. That's really damn good. Anthony Simons also averaging over 20 points per game in the playoffs. He's been a really nice surprise. Ooh, and this is getting spicy. We've got a game 7 situation here. LeBron and the Lakers trying to play spoiler here in this game 7 in Portland, and with 30 seconds to go, the Lakers did have a 3-point lead. LeBron has a chance to go to the free throw line right here and ice this game. First free throw is going to be up and good. Second free throw is going to be up and good as well. Blazers are pretty much in a do or die situation right here. They need a bucket, and Damian Lillard almost gets the 3 to go, but that's no good. The Lakers end up narrowly escaping as LeBron has 33 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, an absolute stat sheet stuffer. But in this next round, they might have a problem as they're facing this red-hot Memphis Grizzlies team with Ja Morant. Ja is currently averaging 40 points, 7 rebounds, and 11 assists in these playoffs. This is nuts. And damn it, yep, Ja eliminated us. In that series, he averaged 33 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists, which ended up being the catalyst for us losing in 6 games. In the playoffs, though, LeBron averaged typical LeBron numbers, 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. The Miami Heat would actually go on to win the NBA Finals. Jimmy Butler winning Finals MVP, averaging 21, 6, and 6. But now it's time to get into the next season, and he has dropped all the way down to a 94 overall now. This could get ugly quick. The Lakers aren't looking too good either as they slide all the way down to 8th in the power rankings. This roster is looking absolutely awful. Knowing LeBron, he definitely about to request a trade. But in game number 1, they lose in blowout fashion to the Mavericks. LeBron only had 25 and 4 while Luka did his thing. Oh god, okay, well, yep, he had 60 fucking points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. I can honestly say I wasn't expecting that at all. A lot more L's in this season, I can tell you that right now. Luka wins another MVP, though, deservedly so. Miles Bridges wins 6th man of the year. Clearly, the Spurs do not give a shit about women or the law. And in this season, you have to scroll all the way to the NBA 3rd team to find LeBron James, as his numbers dipped again at 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. Lakers finished 10th in the Western Conference. That's pretty poorly with a record of 39 and 43. LeBron's just not getting any help from these dumb fucks. The Lakers will take on the Portland Trailblazers in the play-in. This one was do or die. They had to win this game if they wanted to stay alive. Seems like we're building a bit of a rivalry with the Portland Trailblazers, and that's not good because the Trailblazers are never in winning contention. And this sucks, man, but with 28 seconds to go, we find ourselves down 12 points. Lakers are going to go down here and try and force something up, but at this point, it's just too little too late. Anthony Simons had 50 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. LeBron did have 31 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists, but it doesn't matter because we took a fat-ass L. Lakers have been officially eliminated from the playoffs, where the Philadelphia 76ers would win the title, behind James Harden averaging 23 points and 12.5 assists. And now Laker fans are really going to start to panic. We're in the 2025 season. LeBron is 41 years old, and I mean, look at the rest of this team, dude. Aside from a 93 overall LeBron James, this team is absolute dog water. With 4 years left in his career, the Lakers have slid all the way down to 30th in the preseason power ranking, and we can see that start to play out as through the first 2 weeks of the season, they haven't won a single game. So far, LeBron is averaging 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. That's well off of his usual, so I think we're starting to see the big drop off. LeBron James is a fucking robot and somehow still making all-star teams. And Luka is officially on track to becoming the greatest player of all time. Chet Holmgren's becoming a dominant force, winning Defensive Player of the Year. Here's a look at All-NBA first team in the year 2025, and LeBron James is still actually on All-NBA second team in that year. But his Lakers are absolutely terrible. They finished 14th in the West with a record of 27 and 55. LeBron did end up leading his team in scoring with 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. But once again, we have another season where LeBron does not win an NBA title. Oh my God, the Pelicans actually won. And Anthony Edwards is on that that team in the year 2025. He wins Finals MVP. Okay, so as we enter this next season, let's just run down what's going on in the NBA. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a 98 overall on the Bulls. Donovan Mitchell is on the Houston Rockets. Anthony Davis is on the Charlotte Hornets. And LeBron James is on the fucking Detroit Pistons. LeBron is now 42 years old, and he's dropped all the way to a 91 overall. And oh my goodness, this Pistons team is actually insane. Cade Cunningham, LeBron James, Jaden Ivey, Tobias Harris, DeAnthony Melton. They're actually picked to finish top 10 in the power rankings. And we see it as they win their first game in blowout fashion. Jaden Ivey had 34, LeBron had 33, Cade Cunningham had 29. And in this season, Evan Mobley wins MVP. And Jaden Ivey and Cade Cunningham make All-NBA second team, with LeBron James coming in on All-NBA third team, meaning they have a dominant big three. So it ended up leading to the Detroit Pistons getting the 6th seed. Cade Cunningham will lead the team in scoring at 29, Jaden Ivey at 22, and LeBron's numbers are starting to slip. He averaged 17.7 rebounds and 6 assists on only 47% shooting. Then again, though, he is 43 years old. We simulated the first round game by game against the Charlotte Hornets. Things were not looking too good as we were down 3-1. The Hornets are loaded, though. They have LaMelo Ball, Jamal Murray, Scotty Barnes, Anthony Davis. So I can definitely see why we're struggling with them. And oh man, this game is in Charlotte too. Anthony Davis setting the screen for Jamal Murray. He's going to pull up for 3. He's going to get the rebound and go back up with it. Yep, this is not going to go well. LeBron James, we're at number 17 now. This is strange for Scotty Barnes trying to put the D on LeBron James. No homo. He goes up and scores. 43 years old and he still got it. We simulated the rest of the game though, and with 21 seconds to go, Detroit was down 8. They did have the ball though, and they were going to have to get a quick bucket right here. 3's up, no good, and that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, this is a very disappointing first round exit for this Detroit team. Cade Cunningham led all scores with 35 and 13. LeBron had 29. We could not play any defense, as you guys can see right here. Everyone on the Charlotte Hornets 8, which of course led to our premature elimination. We simulated the rest of that season, and the Houston Rockets, with Donovan Mitchell leading them, end up winning the title. In other news though, LeBron James switched teams again. Now he's on the Portland Trailblazers with Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard's all the way down to an 83 overall, so I don't think he's that good anymore. LeBron James is now officially 45 years old, and he's still at a 90 overall. So this will be the last season of the simulation, but as you guys can see, his attributes have dropped off quite a bit, especially on his athleticism. His speed's only a 77, vertical's only a 78. This is not the same LeBron that we know and love. And unfortunately, every video does not have a happy ending, because once again, LeBron decided to go to literally the worst team in the NBA at the Portland Trailblazers, finishing in 30th in the power rankings. And we saw that take place during the season. LaMelo Ball wins MVP. Ted Holmgren is apparently the greatest defender of all time. And LeBron James is officially not on any of the All-NBA teams for pretty much the first time in his career. The Trailblazers finished near the bottom of the rest with a record of 32 and 50, a win percentage of 39. LeBron still did average over 20 points with 6 rebounds and 5 assists to go along with it. Once again, LeBron was not able to add another title to his belt. Magic would win a championship, and DeJounte Murray would actually be Finals MVP. And ladies and gentlemen, LeBron James is now 46 years old, meaning this video is going to come to an end. The last few years of LeBron's career were a little discouraging, but I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. But I just want to say thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm the coming attraction.